I don't really know why I left this behind, but here we are. We're coming back. Welcome to Let's Play Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge for the GBA. So after having played through Hot Wheels Velocity X for both console and GBA, I figured, well, I should probably decide that this is a good time to come back to here too. So here we go. This is actually on the few, I guess many, but one of those odd GBA games so you can get multiplayer on, which most people never really got the opportunity to try, including myself. Whatever. So, I guess we'll just find out what these various game modes are as we go. Stunt School in particular. Hi. Recognize you. It's kind of weird seeing you in 2D. At low resolution. Also, this game is so loud. Man, I have my volume on the lowest setting and it's louder than I want it to be. Hi. Ryan Storm. Was that always your name? You're not a particularly memorable dude. So it seems like it's actually basically just trying to be the same thing as the console version was. One of the interesting things is sometimes you get weird big changes from the console version when you get these sorts of games, like we did with Velocity X, where they randomly decided to switch protagonist out with a robot. Protagonist is going to be a random side character. One of the random side characters is now the protagonist. Of course, in this case, we only have ourselves as the protagonist. Of course, we also have Alex. At least we did in the console version. We'll have to see if he reappears in this game. Of course, he's reappeared in pretty much every other Hot Wheels game we played, so we'll have to see. But, gold car! I wonder what the gold car is in this version, actually. Because it was different in all the different console versions and the PC version. Anyways, I think I have different stats, too. And a bunch of block stuff. Okay, so basically I have low poly version, so the same stuff we've already done. Okay. Well, let's see what this is like. I actually have no idea what the controls are like now that I think about it. So, I guess we'll have a... This will be fun, actually jumping right into things. Points. Oh! What? We're starting... That's the first thing we have this time? Okay, now this is just weird. Also, we have two... Why are only two colors? Now this is just awkward. We're starting out with Alex's car this time? So we'll have to see if we actually see... Actually, this feels kind of cool. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen like a 3DS game like this. It's really weird. Okay, so I pressed a button that apparently was the right thing to do. Do a trick. I don't think I've ever seen like a 3D environment like this though. This is weird. Okay, so that's how you do tricks apparently. Just by pressing the D button. But, see, I don't know if there are named competitors in this game like there are in the console version, so I don't know if we're actually going to see somebody named Alex. Probably, I'm sure not. But, it's weird seeing Vulture pop up out of nowhere immediately. At the very beginning. No red Vulture though, just kind of sad. Oh well. Man, so I kind of like how back in the console versions we didn't see Ryan Storm constantly. And it's weird seeing how just the degree to which they're trying to imitate. So how do you boost? You're gonna have to figure that out somehow. This game? Okay, well. Maybe Stunt School being a good thing to do, because that was a prop tutorial. So that feels like handbrake. Is it? I actually really can't tell. Yeah, they tried to just like transcribe, I guess you could say, all the music into this game. It's one of those odd GBA games that tries to basically recreate the console version as closely as possible, which really, of course, isn't possible. How many buttons could I possibly... Okay, yeah, I pressed both triggers to do boost. I was thinking, like, I pressed every button so many times. How many more options could there be for boosting? Whatever. But yeah, this is actually really interesting, because usually when you get those sorts of games, it's just kind of dull, because if you've seen the game on console already, then you've basically seen everything in GBA and more. But this game actually took something kind of interesting out of this. I still think it's kind of weird hearing recreations of the music from the console version. And I think you could do seeing less Ryan Storm. At least you don't have to listen to his voice now. I guess that's the thing. I guess there's not really much to be concerned about with Ryan Storm when you actually don't have to hear his voice. But now I imagine his voice when I hear it, when I see him. So it's kind of a problem anyways. Oh no, I got a little slowed down. Oh wow. Oh, you actually respawned. Oh, that's poor. Okay. So that's why I want to try and not crash. Except I managed to hit... I thought I managed to hit the ground while doing a trick before. It's kind of weird that's only just a problem. Whatever. Hey! So I'm curious how large a collection of cars is in this game. It was actually surprisingly large. And what was it called? Oh, come on, that was close. I hate how you lose your boost and you mess up too. It's actually a lot more punishing messing up a stun in this game than it was in the COD's version. I just can't get over the whole 3D environment thing. I just don't think I've ever seen a GBA game that did this. I can see why, considering how low res it is, or low poly, I guess, but still, it's actually really interesting to see. It looks kind of nice in its own odd, low detail way. Does this game have a handbrake or not? I can't tell. Okay, so that little I don't know why it is that I'm not allowed to control myself during loops at all. That's a little annoying that I can't actually even use boost on it. I guess we'll see at the end of this event if any of our competitors are named. I'm guessing not. But I wouldn't mind it. Oh, wow, okay, that just looked weird. I wasn't trying to do that at all. So I'm curious what it would be like hearing the music in this game for the first time in the GBA version. Because, oh man, I'm still boosting. That's weird, you can carry a boost through the air, apparently. Because of course, these are all trying to imitate the actual console version's music. So when I hear the music in this game, I am reminded of the console version music, and I kind of imagine a little bit of the original music. And that's pretty decent music, granted. Oh, see? I didn't land that last trick at all, except it didn't make me wipe out at all for some reason. But regardless, if you were hearing this music for the first time in this game, you wouldn't actually have an idea of what it's quote-unquote supposed to sound like, what it's imitating. So I'm curious if people would like the music as much. Also, I just kind of now realized, it doesn't seem like cars have different stats in this game. That's going to be odd if so. Because that's always part of the fun with having different vehicles, seeing how they play differently. How some of them are absolutely terrible. Some are kind of cool. Power pipes, recognize you. Totally different order for unlocking these cars though. 700 points. And cross the finish line before the other car. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess we've managed to predict it's going to be exactly 40 seconds until the car hits the finish line. At least we have two options of colors in this game, I guess. That beats out what we had in Velocity X with you guys. Power pipes. Something looks a little odd about power pipes in this game. What is it? This looks a little different from what it usually is. Its shape seems a little off. I don't know if you can start with a boost in this game like you could in the console version or not. So I actually have to finish. It depends like in as soon as we get points this time. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have different stats for the cars. I don't know why we would not have that. Yes, that takes away a bit of the reward of locking a new car. Ah! Oh no! That might spell doom for actually beating our opponent. Okay, well, forget beating our opponent. I guess our opponent's probably gonna finish exactly at 40 seconds or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Airborne. Except it's basically just points again. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So I don't really have a reason to use different cars anymore. What I liked in the console version was you actually had different classes of cars, so you could actually make your choice. Okay, that was cool. Okay. Whereas in this version, it's just different visuals. So you can't really challenge yourself by selecting a car that's more difficult to play with or anything like that. Finish in first. Okay, cool. Well, sure. Guess we might as well make it a little different than it was the first time. So does holding the gas at the beginning do literally anything? I can't tell if it does. Hey, there's somebody in a vulture, because I'm not in a vulture this time. Hi, Alex, I guess. Actually, if I remember right, in the console version, if you actually drove in a vulture yourself, I don't remember if Alex was actually still in a vulture. What are you? How do I use you? I have no idea. Or was that an item to be used in the first place? I'm really not sure. This is what I get for not having done the stunt school thing before. I don't know why it occurred to me to not start with that. It's gonna be awkward going back to the tutorials later. Maybe after this episode ends I should go back and do that. So I don't do anything stupid. By not knowing what's going on in the game. Oops. And you get so little boost from tricks, there's really no reason to hope for boost from anything except for just straight up pickups. It's kind of cool though how you start drifting off to the side if you try to turn too hard. I don't know why I find that entertaining. It just gives you a decent, I guess it gives you something of a feeling of actually like, I don't know, I guess I would say losing traction as you turn for a while or something like that. It feels like you're, I don't know, pulling some G's or something. It makes you feel the turn, I guess. It's enough. I'm just trying to find things that are interesting about this odd little GBA racer, because I've never seen a GBA racer that does something like this game. That actually has a big 3D environment, whatnot. So that really gets my interest. So I don't know what this little jetpack icon is. Does it just make me go faster for a while? Because I noticed, yeah, it went away on its own. I wasn't looking at my speedometer actually. I should probably be doing that whenever I have that to make sure I know what that's doing. But I'll probably find out what that does next episode, because I'll probably do driving school next episode. Off we go. Fish. Okay. So does that make me go faster? So I'm going at about 200 miles per hour right now, but the thing is, I have boost right now too. Now my speed seems to cap out at about its usual peak if I don't have, or if I do have the jetpack, so I don't know what that actually is. Jetpack is probably the wrong term entirely too, of course. Rockets of some sort. Generally don't have a jetpack on a car, but then again, this is Hot Wheels, so we do what we want. Also, man, this is a surprisingly long race. Shoo! Longest race I've ever had on a GBA game, most likely. Not that I have much to compare it to. Yes, that's how momentum works. Yeah, man. So I'm curious how much short banding there is in this game. I'm noticing that everybody's always like right behind me. But I'm not sure how much of that is me. I'm not sure how much of that is rubber banding, how much of it is just the fact that I'm probably not getting that far ahead of them, because there's not really much of a way to get ahead other than using boost. Assuming that they're using boost too, which I don't know if the AI ever uses boost in the console version, or in this version, for that matter. But, there's not really much you can do aside from just having, I guess using boost maybe, and having a slightly better racing line than everybody else, in terms of getting ahead, and not crashing. I'm not quite sure what this thing does. We'll find out later, maybe. Look at that! Okay, so actually you can get a ton of boost from tricks, actually. You just need to do a lot of tricks. If you only do one stunt, the game just doesn't really care and gives you virtually no boost whatsoever. Yeah, though, because the way this game is put together, though, there's just not really much room for outspeeding your opponents. There's not really much to do. It's not like you can impede your opponents accurately by hitting them with some kind of attack or anything like that either. So nobody really falls behind. Okay, I won a car. Okay, well we did some stuff. So, man, spit us right back into Spire Alley. Hey, we got the trophy. Bye. So it seems like you can only get gold trophies in this game as opposed to be able to get silver and bronze in the console version. But in any case, I'll see you guys next time, next episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge for the GBA, where we go to stunt school. Because I guess we need that. Bye, guys.